Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out. It's Lyle. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 20. Two. They're going to the air on the first play. Grab behind the line, it's Pringle. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They keep him guessing with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Oh, what a cut. Still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Incompletion makes it second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's caught. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And now the defense able to bring him down. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Back to pass. it's Holstein. They trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Headed for the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, LSU. They cap the drive with 6 points. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And this is going to be caught. So the 2-point conversion gets this back to a 1-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He'll throw it now. And that's a 3rd straight misfire. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. It's an out-route, the catch made. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
When 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try the right here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Carr. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Just flings it out of bounds with a pass rush closing in. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
it's 3rd and short on the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks into open space. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket, looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. He's swarmed by the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Durham. Past the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Looks right for a quick completion. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down, they're going to throw it. And they hit it just as it releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on them, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Green. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. Again, nothing on second down. Sets up a third and goal from the 2. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive here, this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Pringle. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Pringle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. At first down, sack a surprise and moves them back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Pringle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. We'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
The shotgun running play call. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Clark, he's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Pringle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Pringle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back.
The pass rush gets home. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The receiver grabs it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pounding away with the run game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. He'll try a pass here. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Turner trying to create good field position. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds his man. It's Pringle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. The Canes pick up enough for a first down. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. Important second down play coming up.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. On the move now. The short hands. It's Raymond. And he'll be brought down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. Design quarterback run. Breaks into the clear. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. First